It's a pass.
2 days after a Duke University volleyball player was targeted with racial heckling at a game at BYU, the player's father is urging everyone to call out racism whenever it happens. Thanks for being with us tonight. Those racial slurs led to one BYU fan being banned and for this story now to go national.
The incident also prompted the BYU athletic director to accept accountability for the actions, which he called unacceptable and intolerable. News specialist Jed Bowles spoke with the father of the athlete about what it takes for a community to eliminate racism. Jed?
Yeah, there's been a lot of reaction to this story on social media and also a lot of support for the Duke volleyball player, Rachel Richardson. I spoke with her father from Maryland tonight, and he says that having this conversation right now is one step towards progress.
We are not acting as if it's okay, because it is not. And we are exposing it for what it is, which is wrong, which is hateful, which is unacceptable.
Marvin Richardson first learned his daughter Rachel had been targeted with racial slurs when she called him from the bus after the game.
When she called me, she was crying.
What had happened to her was sinking in. Her father always hoped his children would not face the same ugly racism that he has.
Here it is 2022, and the same words are being used in a college athletic venue. I mean, that's just not right.
On social media, Rachel Richardson wrote that she and her fellow African-American teammates were targeted and racially heckled throughout the entirety of the match. They felt unsafe. She wrote officials and BYU coaches were made aware, but failed to take the necessary steps to stop the unacceptable behavior and create a safe environment. But she also credited athletic director Tom Holmoe for addressing the issue publicly the next night.
Our mission to love one another and treat everybody with respect. And that didn't happen. We fell very short.
Janetta Williams is president of the NAACP Salt Lake.
My gut reaction was, not again. We've had this happen before.
She says recurring incidents like this make the whole state look bad.
Players from outside of Utah don't want to come play here in Utah. Utah has a bad reputation and a name that it's a racist state and that people don't want to come here.
Her office regularly receives complaints about racial slurs.
When you hear something, you see something, say something.
She thinks fans sitting near the heckler should have said something. Rachel Richardson's father agrees.
If you call it out for what it is, and I call it out for what it is, and we don't stand by and just allow these things to happen, then we take the normality out of it, right? That's not normal. That's not acceptable.
In her online statement, Rachel Richardson also said that it is not enough to indicate that you are not a racist. Instead, you must demonstrate that you are anti-racist. But she also said that she does not believe that this incident is a reflection of what BYU athletes stand for. Guys?
All right, thanks a lot. Jed Bowles live for us tonight.
Tonight, reaction is coming in from across the country. But first, our Governor Spencer Cox reacted to the news when it came to light yesterday afternoon, saying on Twitter, quote, "I'm disgusted that this behavior is happening and deeply saddened if others didn't step up to stop it. As a society, we have to do more to create an atmosphere where racists like this never feel comfortable attacking others." The BYU women's volleyball coach Heather Olmstead speaking on social media this afternoon with this tweet saying in part that she has had conversations with Rachel, the Duke volleyball team captain, and the Duke volleyball head coach. Olmstead adds that racism in any form has no place at BYU or anywhere else. And even basketball legend LeBron James reacted on Twitter saying this in reply to Rachel's godmother, who called attention to the incident over the weekend. Quote, "Lisa Pamplin, you tell your goddaughter to stand tall, be proud, and continue to be black. We are a brotherhood and sisterhood. We have her back. This is not sports."
And keep it right here.